here to bring you my July, right? July TBR. Hey guys, it's Adrian. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to bring you my July TBR. I have been in the weirdest reading funk. Like, the books that I've been reading are relatively interesting, but I just don't know what to pick. Like, there's nothing on my shelves that yells to me, read me, read me. This is turning into a very awkward video. But all that to say, I don't really know what I want to read in the month of July. I've got a couple of picks. I'm keeping my TBR relatively short because, as you may know, hopefully you already know, because you've seen my and Julie's announcement, the end of July, from July 28th to July 30th, is the International BuddyAThon that Julie from Pages and Pens and I are hosting. If you have not yet seen either of our announcements, I will leave them in the cards here above and in the description box. You should go check those out and find yourself an international buddy. I've seen in the comments below and in the Buddy Reads With Me group that Julie hosts on Facebook that there are plenty of people who have found a buddy and are looking for a buddy, so go check those places out, also in the description box below, so you can find yourself an international buddy and join along with us, because it's gonna be fun. I'm so excited. Because of the International BuddyAThon and because of the reading funk that I'm in, I'm keeping my TBR relatively short so that I can still pick and choose from other books if I want to, and I'm gonna be pretty lenient with myself this month and just read what I want to read when I want to read it, because if I'm forcing myself to read these books, I'm gonna hit a huge reading slump, and that's what happened to me last summer. I didn't read for like 3 months, and I do not want that to happen again. Bad for my reading and also bad for my YouTube channel. So for now, I have 4 books on my TBR, and later on this month, I'll also be putting up a International BuddyAThon TBR, so you'll be able to see what books I plan on reading in that weekend. So let's get started. This coming Saturday, you'll see my May and June wrap up, and I just finished Dark Matter, which is like a sci-fi thriller, and guys, I read that book in 2 days. It was fantastic for my reading slump. So I decided that I'm going to be reading a lot of thrillers, and I'm also looking for some contemporary mush, scandal, fluff. So if you know some, leave them in the comments below, because I need to put some of those on my TBR too. But for now, because of the thrillers, I decided I want to read a couple of thrillers, and the first one is Unraveling by Elizabeth Norris. This is a book about a girl named Jeanette who is responsible for her brother because her mom is bipolar and her dad is an overworking FBI agent, so she's used to having a lot of responsibilities until she dies. Well, that got my attention. And then she's brought back to life by some guy from her high school, and she realizes that she's got 24 days to save the world from eternal destruction and impending doom, and that sounds really interesting. I heard about this book from Amelia from Coffee Chatter, so I'm really interested to see what this is about. Next up is a book that carries over from my June TBR that I did not get to read this past month, and that is The Husband's Secret by Leanne Moriarty. I've read Big Little Lies that she's written, and I absolutely loved it. And again, it's kind of like the mystery, I wouldn't call it a thriller, but it's probably more like a mystery. And this one is about a husband who has written a letter for his wife for her to open and read in the event that he should die. But she found the letter, and he's definitely not dead. And so the book deals about the consequences of her finding out what this husband's secret is. I don't like secrets. I always need to know secrets. I'm good at keeping secrets, but I always need to know what secrets are, and I'm a nosy person. So this book should be right up my alley. My audiobook of choice for this month is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. This is the 4th book in the Harry Potter series. I have to admit, I have never actually read the entire Harry Potter series. I only started about 2 years ago, so my goal for this year is to at least read 2 more books, and I'm hoping that I can finish the series soon, because I've gotten so many comments from Top 5 Wednesday videos that I've made, for example, of characters in the Harry Potter series that I didn't include because I haven't actually finished the Harry Potter series. So I need to get that done. So this month I'll be reading Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I'm also currently in the middle of The Well of Ascension. I'm about 270 pages in, so I hope that I'll be able to finish this one this month. It's a very interesting book. I did have to put this down for a while because of the book swap-a-thon, which you'll hear more about in my June wrap-up. But I picked it up again yesterday, and it was easy to get right back into again. Fantastic book, easy to jump right into. I love the world. It was definitely worth working my way through the first book, because the first book was a little bit slow, but the second book is all action-packed, and I'm very excited to finish this book. And last up is a reread. I don't usually reread books, but I read this book in college, and I remember that I really liked it, and it really was thought-provoking. And that book is Thoughts Matter by Mary Margaret Funk. This is a book that talks about how your thoughts affect your everyday life, and it talks about a whole bunch of different topics. Thoughts on food, on things, on anger, on sex, on depression, on anxiety, on pride. And I highlighted a bunch of stuff in college. I don't highlight my books anymore, but this is technically a textbook, so it was okay. And I've read those little things that I've highlighted, and they're really interesting. So I think that I'd like to slowly reread this book, maybe a chapter a day, because I do remember really enjoying it. It was kind of like a eat the meat, spit out the bones kind of book, but I'm curious to see what adult me actually thinks about this book, and not necessarily 19-year-old me. So I'm curious to read this one, and I never reread books, so there you go. So that's it for now for my July TBR. Like I said, I'm gonna give myself some room to pick different books if I decide I want to read a different book. I'm also very excited that my library near my new house actually has some English books. So, and I mean, there's not like a whole bunch of English books, but there are a bigger selection than my old library, so I'm gonna be checking out books from the library hopefully soon. So things might change up, but these are kind of the books that I'm in the mood for, that speak to me at this moment. Hopefully July will go a little better than June did, but you never know. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, I'd love for you to subscribe. I post videos every Tuesday and Saturday. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.